It's in the game.
Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix.
Looking guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her this guys. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, Anna, bring them in to this. I want it. I just to the door, no one to spend. I took the Billy Cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Key the hood was on the shelf. Then he found. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip it to bricks and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top flow to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
I've been dealing
can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and shucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing a bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two first, no dribber. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor. Like Youngness, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this dough, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, these out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go again with Taylor. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offense in front of the running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
New set of downs from 37. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. A give left side to Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've reached midfield, Brock, and this new set of downs is going to begin the march into enemy territory.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set go.
Play fake, Jones. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He throws a bullet to the center. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs from the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And it'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 2nd and 5. From the gun is Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. First down, here's Dak. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I take line in. Hey, kill. Wait, take it.
Up the middle, Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Abdullah now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second down carry for Taylor. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. A throw right side finds Pittman. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. That one gains 7. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Gain of 7.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. COVID-19.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
Jones now on 3rd down. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Jones gonna throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, kid. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Rolling from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Taylor does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Hey, 47! Hey, kill!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Here we go, wide 8. Here we go, 46.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, kill! Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53. 47. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, kill. Hey, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46.
Now it's Prescott again. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
47. Kill. We're going to 54. Wide 8. Here we go, going to 54. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 47.
Prescott to throw once more. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go, 47.
Back to the air, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many Just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Going to 53. 47.
Prescott now on third down. Completes beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
On the play. Second and 10 at the Colts 16-yard line.
Kill.
Dak throwing again. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Taylor again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So it's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Colts.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Has some room to work. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Taylor now up the middle. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
From inside the 1, here's first and goal. Running for it with Taylor, and he's in for the touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. First plays the design run. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Line up the design keeper. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
On first down, it's Blue. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys with a little more work to do to win it here. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Here he is to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Setting up to pass. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. 47. Here we go, 46. Done. 26.
Back to throw. Out left limb makes the grab. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for
George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
Throwing again, Prescott. Finds his bag complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 47.
Here he is to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
47.
Another throw for Prescott. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's second down.
Now second and 10.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here we go.
Second down, here's Prescott again. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, 47. Wide in. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Now to throw. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
First and 10.
And that right there is about about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! 480. Here we go, 47.
First down, here's Dak. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
21, Colts 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. The throw right side finds Pittman. And this one's going to go out of bounds. This game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.